today we are working on the supercharged Audi S5, and as you can see right here, we've got some goodies from EBC. We're gonna be able to actually stop in this thing now. So I haven't really been driving the Audi S5 much on the channel because of one thing. I have pretty warped and not really great brakes on it. There's warped rotors, the brakes aren't really that great, and it's just annoying to drive because they pulse, and obviously you can't really do any pulls if the brakes are pulsing, because that's a little sketchy. And you guys know how I drive with this thing? That's not gonna work. So we have a ton of new stuff from EBC. These are gonna be the drilled and slotted front rotors, and they're not fully drilled, which is actually way better for this car and all rotors in general, because unless you are like doing insane tracking stuff, keeping those divots clean when they're fully drilled is almost impossible. So that's huge. We've got their Yellowstuff brake pads because it's right between a full track pad and just like a normal everyday pad, which is pretty much how we drive this car. You know, we're not street racers or anything, but we do like to do some pulls. And then it actually looks like we got some black rear rotors, which is pretty cool. I kind of wish that both of them were black, but I'm assuming that this black is just a coating around here, and this will eventually be silver, just like all normal rotors are. But as you can tell, both of these rotors are coated with an anti-rust agent. So if you look in between here, that's all coated. Same with this here. And we definitely need that because we drive this thing year round. This is our pretty much winter daily because, I mean, Quattro, you can't beat it. So let's go ahead, start pulling off the front rotors and brakes, see what they look like, see if there's anything that we can see that might have went wrong with these, or why they warped, or why there's pulsing. And then we actually have some new goodies from Joe, the old owner of this car, to make sure that we do the rear brakes correctly, because you have to have a tool to do that. So we do have that. Let's go ahead, hop in, get this front wheel off, and start. All right, so we've got the passenger side completely done. As you can see, we went ahead and cleaned up the caliper while we were at it. We've got the yellow pads on there. We've got the dimpled and slotted rotors. The wheel is clean. I mean, this thing is coming together. Now, we just gotta go walk over here and do the same thing to this side. All right, so we got the front other side on. Everything's clean, everything is on here. And as you can tell, the cars are rolling, but it's because Joe is now with us. So we got the expert here. He is going to help us with doing the back calipers because he actually used to have an OBD11 and now it is mine. So up under here, you get into the OBD port, plug it in, and then you basically roll back the calipers or the emergency brake pretty much, right? Yeah, you gotta disengage the emergency brake. The only way to do it is with OBD11 or VAGCOM. But yep. You have OBD11. Kind of sucks that IE doesn't do that, but still. All right, so we're connecting to the OBD11. Device update. Do not unplug from car while updating. Make sure your phone is at least 25%. Update. It will take about 2 minutes. All right, so we are all logged in, and as you can see, we have the good old picture of the S5 before I owned it and made it look better. You go into workshop. You go down to brake pad replacement. And select. We're gonna open them. I'm gonna have to buy credits, but all right. So the back pads are now open, and now we click done. And now what do we do? Do the brakes? Well, first you want to make sure if you have a manual, your car's in gear. Obviously, if it's an automatic, you want to have it in park because now you don't have parking brake. Right. So when you lift it up, the rear pads are going to be in the removal position, and we'll just change the rear pads like normal now. Cool. All right, so we got the entire back brakes on, new brakes, new rotors, and as you guys can tell, the ones on the back are black, but that's completely fine. They're just a different generation of rotor, which I thought was weird. They sent 2 different generations, but hey, whatever. They'll all be silver in the end, and they're all dimpled and slotted, so I mean, they're both gonna look exactly the same, other than like maybe this face of it, but totally fine. I do think that the yellow pad in there is really cool. Kind of makes it look like Iron Man, and I own an R8, so this fits. My face is super dirty, but now let's go ahead and use the OBD11 to go ahead, reset that back brake, and we're gonna bed these brakes in tonight because it actually stopped raining. So roads are dry, we'll be able to bed these things in. All right, so we're about to go ahead and close these, and we should hear this activate when we click activate. Yep. All right, perfect. I think we're all good. Let's go ahead, hop in this thing, get it started, let it warm up a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead, bed these rotors and pads in. Little side note, this is what the rear pads looked like. I don't think I showed it on the long form content. I showed it on my short form, but figure might as well just go ahead, show you guys. These pads are fine. It was mainly the rotors that had the issue. They had a good little lip on them. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell on camera, but they definitely have a bit of a ridge on them. And then on the back there, I mean, they could definitely have used some love. So, and then this is what the fronts were looking like. The fronts were obviously a little bit more cooked than the back, but still fine, still within the wear. And same thing on these. They just kind of had a lip. As you guys can kind of tell, it wasn't fully braking on the full rotor here, so the lip was really definitely messing up with the braking. So yeah, these definitely needed some replacing. Now they look amazing. Man, we're about to drive this thing. Oh, I barely caught it on camera, but dang. Cold start on this sounds good. Let's go ahead and let this thing warm up because it's been sitting for quite a while. All right, I'm actually super excited to drive this car again. It has been a minute since I drove this thing. So Jake is literally pushing us out so that we don't have to hit the brakes at all. So, huh? Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe not. Oh God. Are we good?
Yeah, don't hit the brakes, you're good.
Okay. Dude, this is so extra.
It might be extra, but it's worth it. You know?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, just roll it out.
Yep. All right, so he's gonna be helping us with kind of the break-in process, but yeah, we don't want to hit the brakes at all. Oh God. I cannot stop. Stop, please. Oh God. Now we're just gonna wait for him. Oh my God, please. Okay, yeah, we're good. So the point is to not hit the brakes because you don't want to bed in any of the hard spots on that. So we're gonna wait for him, and we should be good to go. Oh, I miss this car so much. Okay.
30, 35, whatever.
So be like, should I do it when we're probably going downhill?
Doesn't matter, either way. Just slow down to 10.
Neutral, and then
give
like
it a little leg.
Okay.
There you
Jesus.
go. Very good. Let off.
Okay.
Yep. Second.
Yeah, I had to.
Second.
Yeah.
Roll it out. Take it right.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely had to put in a little bit more pressure into that gas pedal.
Yeah.
Then same thing.
Yeah, get to like 40 to 45 this time. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, bro.
Coast.
There we go, dude. Yo.
Now let's get it to like 45, 50. You know, you can get up to like about 50.
Same thing.
Yep.
Dude, these bite.
Yep. Second gear. Coast out. There you go.
Should I be letting off like gradually or just like all at once?
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah, so again, if you were approaching a light,
Yeah. Just
you can leg
coast.
it like normal, just
Okay.
let off at like 10 miles an hour, like pretty far distance away. Just you can kind of roll out to where the stop is.
Should I try to make it through this or?
You'll make it through it. Yeah, the brakes are like 70% now, so you're okay. But
Really? Already?
yeah, nobody's really behind us again. So if you're at 50, 60, if you
55,
drop
yeah.
it down to like 20, you'll be okay.
Okay.
Yep. The brakes feel solid.
Dude, they feel really nice. I can still hear like a little bit in the back, kind of like rubbing off. I don't know if you can
Maybe
hear
a
that or
little
not,
bit.
but yeah.
I mean, the higher speed we go, the more leg you give it, the more it's gonna rub off. So.
Yeah, I can definitely tell there's like there I had to press the brake a little harder to get it to brake as much.
Yeah, so here you can take a right. So like as you're approaching this entrance, straight out here.
Dude, it feels like I've never driven before. Like
Yeah, so there's some cars coming, so you're gonna like slow down with the brakes.
Okay.
And you can hold the brake here, you just don't hold it hard.
No, I'm good. We got a clutch. All right.
Yeah, like I said, you just don't hold it hard.
Yeah.
You're fine. It's not that bad.
Well, after driving Joe's Corvette, I'm always like
down. You just don't want to like hammer them down
Okay.
and hold the car.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Speed pretty quick. You have a red light up there anyways, so from like 60 get down to like 20.
Okay.
And give it a little leg. Yeah, there you go. You're good. Roll it out. Yep.
Dude, these feel really nice. I definitely hear a little bit in the back still that it's like fading
really
in,
but they feel really good.
yeah. Dude, this is way better than the OEM
yeah, you
brakes.
might hear it in the back a little
Yeah.
bit because, again,
30%.
your bias is going to be pretty hard front.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to get up to about 70, this is a highway, by the way, totally legal. This is a highway. There you go. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Let it roll out.
Yeah, I could definitely feel like the car was kind of like, it's definitely bedding in still. I can tell.
Yeah,
Because it was like pulling back and forth there a little bit.
Maybe a touch.
Yeah.
But it feels a lot stronger than it did before anyways.
Oh, dude, 100%.
So
I can actually brake in this now. That's why I wasn't driving it. I felt like I couldn't like stop without it going like dude.
again, about 70.
Okay.
Yep. That was good. A lot better. You're good.
Yeah, I felt it kind of. That
right
was
at the top. It
yeah.
kinda
It pulled that way
does a
really
little
hard.
bit.
Yeah.
But
Got
again,
the supercharger whine.
I think it's about right.
Can I do it again? Can I overdo this or like?
No, I mean, with it being as cool as it is, I mean, the brakes are not going to get super hot. You let it get up to the light,
Okay.
as if you're approaching the light.
In case we have to.
You're
stop.
going to turn left anyways.
Yeah.
No, they feel really good right now.
Yeah.
Once we get up to the entrance over here, again, get down to about 15, depending on what the cross traffic is. Sometimes you'll be a little bit faster because you're going to go behind them.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the fronts are perfect. Look at that. Let's see the backs. This could use a little more. I can see like cross hatching in it.
No, you're supposed to see the cross hatching. That's fine.
Okay.
You just want the black hood on it.
A little bit. I feel like the back needs a little more, to be honest.
No, it's just.
Did you look at the front though?
No, you're good up here.
Okay.
Or you're good in the back.
The fronts look a little different because these aren't cross hatched.
Yeah, but you don't know how they were machined before they were pulled.
True. Should I let them like cool down right now and then
But we
kind of
gotta
do the
clean
same
up
thing?
and we
Yeah.
gotta clean up. And
Okay. Missed this car. All right. Let's see what it looks like on the way home. Yeah. I think that was smooth. Dude, when it pulled, it was like pulling to the right really hard. I don't know. Could be bleeding. I'm probably going to bleed these. So, all right. So I'll see you guys when I'm driving home. All right. So we should be all good to go. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. I really miss this car, man. Not going to lie. So let's go ahead and I'm not going to really need to... Oh, left reverse light. Nice. Nice little surprise right there. Left reverse light is out. But apparently I'm not going to really need to like bed the brakes in too much more, which is good. But we are going to have some fun, so. God, you got to love Audis, man. Left rear brake light out. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. Kind of get on it a little bit here. Get down to about 20. And Jake said that these are all heat cycle and everything, so we should be all set to go. I'm just being a little extra cautious just in case, but because why not? Doesn't hurt to be cautious. God, that supercharger whine, I missed it. God, this thing is just so much fun. It is such a fun car. Gonna do it one more time. All right, down to 40, not bad. I miss driving manual, man. Let's go ahead and get another one here. All right, and roll off. And yeah, I think we should be good after that. So now we can just enjoy our drive home. Such a fun car, dude. It's just effortless, it really is. It's the best way I can explain this thing. It's just effortless to get up to speed. God, man. It's just so fun. It also does not feel like you're going the speed that you're going in this, which is kind of dangerous. Just a great car. Really miss this car, man. All right. And I think we're good now. So now we're just gonna drive. I'll do that again in a few miles, but I'm just gonna enjoy this drive home, guys. I haven't driven this car in a while. So I'm gonna turn on some music. We'll probably get some more driving clips during the day. So I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, so that is actually going to be it for this video. I had a ton of fun driving this thing home with better brakes on it, but that being said, it's already happened. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I'm about to be taking this to back-to-back car meets because the M4, unfortunately, it wasn't ready during this time of recording. So that being said, we've got some really cool stuff coming on the M4 and some pretty cool stuff coming on the M5. And we do have a ton more performance mods that we can actually put on the Audi S5 now because we can stop now. So if you guys do want to see that, drop a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.